In case you missed the 95th annual Oscars, here's a recap of everything that happened during the award ceremony. Guillermo del Toro's Pinocchio won Best Animated Feature. Though Pinocchio was clearly the favorite to win here, I personally would have voted for Marcel the Shell with Shoes On. Ke-Huy Quan won Best Supporting Actor for his performance in Everything Everywhere All at Once, which came as a surprise to no one. Quan had a lock on this award for a long time, and he definitely deserved to win it. Plus, I think Quan gave one of the best speeches of the entire night, with a speech that felt sweet, emotional, sincere, and even heartfelt. But the biggest lock to win the night was followed up by what was probably the biggest upset of the night, when Jamie Lee Curtis won Best Supporting Actress for her performance in Everything Everywhere All at Once. I was personally rooting for Hong Chau to win here, but I think most people probably expected Angela Bassett to win for her performance in Black Panther: Wakanda Forever, including Angela Bassett herself. So Curtis's win was the first signal to showcase that Everything Everywhere was probably going to have a pretty good night. Navalny won Best Documentary Feature. Though I haven't seen any of the documentary films that were nominated, I thought Fire of Love could have won this category based on how popular it seemed to be, but Navalny is more socially relevant at this point in time, so the win does feel well earned. An Irish Goodbye won Best Live Action Short. James Friend won Best Cinematography for his work on All Quiet on the Western Front. It's a shame that Top Gun: Maverick wasn't nominated in this category, but I think it probably would have lost to All Quiet on the Western Front anyway. Adrienne Moreau, Judy Chin, and Anne-Marie Bradley won Best Hairstyle and Makeup for their work on The Whale. Ruth Carter won Best Costume Design for her work in Black Panther: Wakanda Forever. All Quiet on the Western Front won Best International Feature on behalf of Germany, and while it is a crime that RRR wasn't even nominated from its home country to be eligible in this category, I have a feeling that it also probably would have lost to All Quiet on the Western Front anyway. The Elephant Whispers won Best Documentary Short, while The Boy, the Mole, the Fox, and the Horse won Best Animated Short. Christian M. Goldbeck and Ernestine Hipper won Best Production Design for their work on All Quiet on the Western Front. Volker Bertelmann also won Best Original Score for his work on All Quiet on the Western Front. And with this win, John Williams was denied the chance to become the oldest Oscar winner in history at 91 years of age. Joel Attiri, Richard Bainman, Eric Saindon, and Daniel Barrett won Best Visual Effects for their work on Avatar: The Way of Water. The Daniels won Best Original Screenplay for their work on Everything Everywhere All at Once. Sarah Polley won Best Adapted Screenplay for her work on Women Talking. I personally would have voted for Rian Johnson's Glass Onion script, but it's nice to see a movie like Women Talking winning something. Mark Weingarten, James H. Mather, Al Nelson, Chris Burden, and Mark Taylor won Best Sound for their work on Top Gun: Maverick, though I personally think The Batman should have won here. Naatu Naatu won Best Original Song, which is nice, because while I probably would have voted for Lady Gaga's Hold My Hand, I can't deny that Naatu Naatu is a total banger. Paul Rogers won Best Film Editing for his work on Everything Everywhere All at Once, which he definitely deserved. I was really worried that the Academy was going to give the win to Matt Villa and Jonathan Redman for their work on Elvis, but thank God that didn't happen. The Daniels won Best Directing for Everything Everywhere All at Once. Brendan Fraser won Best Actor for his work in The Whale. I think Austin Butler came close to nabbing this award, but I am glad that Fraser ended up with the win. After all, it is nice to see him in the spotlight again after so many years. Michelle Yeoh won Best Actress for Everything Everywhere All at Once. I definitely thought this award was going to Cate Blanchett for her performance in Tar, but this was definitely the year for Everything Everywhere to dominate, because at the end of the night, Everything Everywhere All at Once was named the Best Picture of 2022, winning up to 7 Academy Awards in total. All Quiet on the Western Front was the second biggest winner of the night, taking home 4 different Academy Awards, which probably means that I should finally give the movie a watch. The Whale was the only other film to win more than just 1 Oscar, and there were a handful of great movies that ended up winning nothing at all. But overall, I think everything went just about as expected, and I was happy to see that this award ceremony was actually focused on celebrating the movies that were being honored. It was a good night, and I'm looking forward to seeing which 2023 films may end up being honored in next year's award show.